Welcome back, second grade, for the fifth and final chapter of Judy Blume's Freckle Juice. But first, two jokes. What kind of key can you never unlock a door with? Think about it. A monkey. Okay, second joke. What do you call a monkey who loves potato chips? A chipmunk. Okay, on to our last chapter. So he says he had to do something. What did he have to do? After breakfast, Andrew raced back to his bedroom. He opened his desk drawer and looked for a brown magic marker. All he could find was a blue one. It was getting late, but blue would have to do. He put the magic marker in his lunchbox. He headed for school. He stopped 2 blocks before he got there. He studied his reflection in a car window. He looked out the magic marker. He took out the magic marker. He decorated his whole face and neck with blue dots. Maybe they didn't look like Nicky Lane's freckles, but they sure looked like something. Andrew waited until the second bell rang. He hurried to his class and he sat down. So, there he is, decorating his face, and he's getting to class. Is there anybody that you see reacting to what they see? He took out a book and he tried to read it. He heard a lot of whispering, but he didn't look up. Miss Kelly snapped her fingers. "Let's settle down, children. Stop chattering." Everybody giggled. "Well, what's so funny? Just what is so funny? Lisa, can you tell me the joke?" Lisa stood up. It's Andrew, Miss Kelly. Just look at Andrew Marcus." "Stand up, Andrew. Let me have a look at you," Miss Kelly said. Andrew stood up. "Well, good heavens, Andrew. What have you done to yourself?" "I grew freckles, Miss Kelly, that's what." Andrew knew his blue dots looked silly, but he didn't care. He turned towards Sharon and stuck out his tongue. Sharon made a frog face at him. Miss Kelly took a deep breath. I see," she said. "You may sit down now, Andrew. Let's get out our morning work." At recess, Nicky Lane turned around and said, "Who ever heard of blue freckles?" Andrew didn't hear him. Didn't hear or didn't answer. He sat in class all day with his blue freckles. A couple of times Miss Kelly looked at him kind of funny, but she didn't say anything. Then at 2 o'clock, she called him to her desk. "Andrew," she said, "how would you like to use my secret formula for removing freckles?" Her voice was low, but not so low that the class couldn't hear. "For free?" Andrew asked. "Oh, yes," Miss Kelly said. "For free." Andrew scratched his head and thought it over. Miss Kelly took out a small package from her desk. She handed it to Andrew. "Now, don't open this until you get to the boys' room. Remember, it's a secret formula, okay?" "Okay," Andrew said. He wanted to run to the bathroom, but he knew the rules. No running in the halls, so he walked out as fast as he could. He couldn't wait to see what was in the package. Could there be really such a thing as a freckle remover? As soon as he was inside the boys' room, he unwrapped the package. There was a note. It said, "Turn on water. Wet magic freckle remover, rub on face. Rinse. If magic freckle remover does not work first time, try again. 3 times should do the job. Miss Kelly." Ha! Miss Kelly knew. She knew all the time. She knew his freckles weren't really freckles, but she didn't tell. Andrew followed Miss Kelly's directions. The magic freckle remover formula smelled like lemons. And Andrew had to use it 4 times to get his freckles off. He wrapped it up and walked back to his classroom. Miss Kelly smiled. "Well, Andrew, I see it worked." "Yes, Miss Kelly, it sure did. You look fine now, Andrew. You know, I think you're very handsome without freckles. You do? Yes, I do. Miss Kelly! Miss Kelly! Nicky Lane called out, raising his hand, waving it around. What is it, Nicky? Miss Kelly asked. Could I use your magic freckle remover? Could I, Miss Kelly? Could I? I hate my freckles. I hate every single one of them. Andrew couldn't believe it. How could Nicky hate his freckles? They're so cool. They're so neat. Nicky, Miss Kelly said, Andrew didn't look good with freckles, but you look wonderful. They're just a part of you. I'd hate to see you without them. So I'm going to put away this magic formula. I hope I never have to use it again. Well, Andrew thought, she'd never have to use it on him. He was through with freckles. When the class lined up to go home, Andrew heard Sharon whisper to Nicky, I know how to get rid of them. Get rid of what? Nicky asked. Your freckles. You do? Sure. The secret recipe for removing freckles has been in my family for years. That's how come none of us have any. And I'll sell it to you for 50 cents. Now, do you think that Nicky should pay Sharon 50 cents to remove his freckles? Then Sharon walked up alongside Andrew, and before Andrew could even say a word, Sharon made her super duper frog race just for him. Something like that. All right, kiddos, I'll see you next time, and I'll find another story for us to enjoy together. Bye!